Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Students, is October 2025, 53 variant and complete probability and statistics paper. We are going to start. So question number 1. There is a large number of students are at Greenfield College. Each student travel college by car or bus or on a foot independently on any other student. So no connectivity. The probability of any student travel by car is 0.4 and by bus 0.35. And 3 students are on a Greenfield, students are selected at random. So find the probability none of 3. It means, whenever total students are given, so most chances the question is a binomial expansion. And binomial expansion, if you see NCR, Q to power n minus R and P to power R. So first of all, we must need a parameters. N is equal to 3, R is equal to 0. Probability, he talk about car. So car probability is basically 0.4 and not car is 1 minus 0.4, so 0.6. I think point is very clear. And we always write like this, 1 minus 0.4, so we got 0.6. So data is very clear. And if you look at carefully, because none means R0. So I'm applying NCR. Okay, I can plug in directly values. N is 3, so 3 is 0. Q to power 3 minus 0, and here's this 0. Q is 0.6 and this is a 0.4. So if you check it in calculator and if you type in calculator 0.6 to power 3 is, so 0.216 is our answer. So let's talk about part B. 11 students from Greenfield are selected now, and sample of n is given to us is 11. Fewer than 9 out of 11 travel by car or bus. So it means because it's car or bus, so I have to add both. So 0.4 and 0.735, if we add, so we P comes 0.75 and Q is naturally 0.25 because one subtract from here. So, but now thing is we have to draw, just I'm going to draw 0, 1, 2, 3. This is no need to show to examiner, just for you to make it proper understanding. Check it. Now he said fewer than 9. Fewer than 9 means 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We need all. We don't need 9, we don't need 10, and we don't need 11. And it variable sum of the all values is 1. So basically, why we apply so many binomial formulas? Better to apply 3 times only and get the answer. So 1 minus 3 times applying the 11C0. Same formula I'm using, that is binomial on the top available. So 11C9, sorry, because one time I use 9, one time 10, and one time 11. So I'm getting here, this is 11, sorry, 9, then 10, and lastly 11. So I hope so the point is very clear. And here 11 minus 9, here 9, here 11 minus 10, here 10, here 11 minus 11, so here 11. First Q value 0.25, 0.75, 0.25, 0.75, 0.25, and 0.75. Okay, and when we check in calculator, these values and values finally we are getting is 0.545. So I hope so the concept of the question is, number 1 is completely clear. Question number 2, we have a club has 26 members, 16 swimmers and 10 divers. Okay. And no members both have, it means they cannot be together. All right, they have members on both on swimmer and a diver. So no person such like we have. Okay, and we have to committee of 6 people selection. So let me write for here how many swimmers we have. Swimmers. S is enough. Swimmers we have total 16 and divers we have total 10. And we have to select total 6, make sure. And he's saying what further? At least 2 swimmers and at least 2 divers. So it means swimmer must be two and more, and diver must be two and more. So, and make sure addition of though both must be six. So I cannot start with a 6-0, no, because he said at least two. So even I cannot start with a 5-1 because again it's not matching. So I have to start from four. So from here, four and here two. So four plus two will give us six. So let's start now. I think planning is clear. 4, 2, second option, if this 3 and here 3 or here 2 or here 4. Every time we must get 6. Every time we add, we must get 6. It's very clear. Now, student, I'm starting now how to answer the total 16C4. So 16C4 and 10C2. So 10C2. Similarly, here 16C3, 16C3, and 10C3. I think now you're understanding well. And 10C4, 4. This is a 4. Okay. And when you type in calculator, let me check. If we type this in calculator, so answer is turned to be, and if we add them all, 174,300. So I hope so the concept of the question is completely. Question number 3, students, we have find number of the different arrangement of 9 letters of word daffodils in which there are D's at each end and two F's are not next to each other. So we can have a plan, check it please. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 lines, 9 boxes, and D is a starting and D and before I check it, there are 2 D's are there, and there are 2 F's are there, and remaining not repeating values we have. Okay, if D's, he said not next to each other, we can go reverse. And let's discuss when they are together, they are together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6p6 is when they are two F's are together. Two F's are together. So when they're together, answer is turned to be 6p6. Okay. But now when they are not together, so how we can do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So D is starting and ending. We are not caring about F in the middle. So it means total values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7p7 when say two F's are not together. Two F's are not together. Not together means, sorry, total options we have. So total options we have how many total? So we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7p7 and divide by 2p2. Why 2p2? Because two F's are repeating there, shuffling. And this is our total options we have. And when I say two F's are not together, so I'm going to copy this line and copy and pasting here. So are not together. So I'm writing the word not together, not. So not together. So I will subtract this, but from where? From here. 7p7 total options. Okay. And if I subtract, so if I subtract this one 7p7 over 2p2 in minus 6p6, so answer is turned to be with us is 1800. I think idea is very clear. And now, students, we can talk about next part is saying find the probability. And probability means you know it very well, favor or outcome by total outcome. This is very clear. So, what is favor? Arrange 9 letters. The word daffodils are exactly 4 letters between two D's. So we have to work for, check it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's say start with D and 4 empty spaces, then again D. So like 2 D's we have and the 4 other letters in the middle. So what is the way we have, students? If D's are fixed, so out of 9, 2 gone, so 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 letters can come anywhere here. So I can say 7P7, but 2 F's are repeating. So 2P2, this 4, 2 F's, okay. So 2 F's you know very well. 2 F's, okay. But times to 4. Why 4? Look, I show you. If the whole bunch, whole group is here, and maybe next level, next point, it will go here 2, 3, and 4. So into 4, I think a point is very clear. That is why. And the answer is, I'm getting it here. 1 minute, let me check an answer, type in calculator. So I got 10080. But he said probability, and what's the probability formula? So favor outcomes of 10080 by total options. And total options, students, is very clear. That is a total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Without any restrictions, 9P9 divided by 2P2 into 2P2. This why I wrote 2 for D's and 2 for F's. This is a total possibilities. And if I check this in calculator, I'm getting here, let me check 9P9, 2 and 2, 4. So I'm getting 90720. So if I divide 90720 and answer, let me check in calculator. This is 0 cancel, and this answer is turned to be 1/9. And I hope so. The concept of the question is completely clear. Ready. Question number 4, students, we have a red spinner has numbers you know very clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, and blue spinner is 0, 1, 2, 3. When spinner spun, score number is on dice lands. Okay, sides on land, and 2 spinners are spun at the same time. X denotes what the higher number of 2 scores obtained. Like for example, 1 and 2 will take higher number 2. Just example. And if square equal, then we take the 0. So what is the best way to do this kind of question? Otherwise, a lot of chance of mistake. So here I talk about red, and here I talk about blue. So red options 1, 2, 3, and 4. Blue are 0, 1, 2, and 3. And the bigger numbers from here is 1. But these numbers are same, so we write 0. 2 and 1 is bigger, 2, and 3 and 1, answer is 3. 2 and 0, bigger numbers 2. 2 and 1, bigger numbers 2. And then 0 and then 3. 3 and 3 and 3 and 0. 4 and 0, we can write 4, 4, 4, and 4. Okay, so now students, we have to make a table. It is very clear. And how many options we have total? Let's check it and decide. Options number 1 is 0. Then we have 1. Then we have 2. After we have 3 and then 4. You can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here I'm writing X, here I'm writing probability of X. How many zeros there are? 3 zeros. So 3 out of 4 for the 16. I think point is very clear and easy, nothing hard. Okay, so then we can think about the next part. Next value is how many ones we have? Only 1. So 1 over 16. How many 2's? 1, 2, 3. I think 3 numbers. So 3 over 16. And then 5 over 16. If we count 1, we have 5. And then how many 4's we have? And if we add them all, you must get sum is equals to 1. There's a clarity of this question doing correct or wrong, and let's go for next part. Variance we have to work, and so I'm going to do the same page. Okay, variance. So how to get variance? So first of all, we're looking for the because basic variance formula is basically, if you know it, variance formula of x is e of x square minus e of x whole square. Let me write once again. This formula, you must know it, and square of the whole. So I'm going to try now. First of all, I'm looking for the mean. How to get mean, students? So e of x is called mean. Multiply, 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 and add them all is giving us mean. 0, 1 over 16. So 6 over 16 and 15 over 16 and 16 over 16. So, and if we check it, and if we check it in calculator, 16 plus 22, 23, and 38, 38 over 16. Or simplest form, we can say it 19 over 8. So Ex of x, I got it. Now I'm looking for the variance formula finally. And what is the way, students? So this square means square 0 and multiply. So this 0. Square 1 and multiply. So look, I'm showing you 1 to power 2 into 1 over 16. Now square of 2 and multiply. So 2 square into 3 over 16. Now 3 square into 5 over 16. And 4 square into 4 over 16. So this is a value of this one. And now I'm going to do what, students? Subtract the mean. This is a answer of it, and I'm subtracting the mean, which is a 19 over 8 and whole square. Now, if we check it, there's 1 by 16, 4 3s are 12 by 16, and 9 5s are 45 by 16, and 64 over 16 minus 19 over 8 whole square. If I check it further, this becomes 122 over 16 minus 19 over 8 whole square. And finally, we are getting the variance value is turned to be, if we check in calculator, 127 over 64, or in decimal, it is turned to be 1.98. You can take any answer, no problem at all. Next part, students, of same question, we have a red spinner. We concentrate red spinner only. And spinner sides are given 1, 2, 3, 4 repeatedly. And probability it lands on 4. So our probability is 4 only. So probability is 1 upon 4. And Q is naturally 3 upon 4. So first time, whenever until words come, students, until or first time, first. So this is a question of geometrical probability. And we have two formulas. One formula is equal to R, that is a Q to power R minus 1 to P. And second formula is more than R, we have a Q to power R. So he's saying first time it 4 lands before 8 spin, before 8 spin. So let's try to find it. So what is the way to do it? I will draw a number line. You can understand this is a, for your knowledge, binomial always start from 0 or 0, but geometrical always start from 1. Make sure 1, 2, just extra knowledge, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. He said first time before 8 spin. Okay. So it means we can say that it is more than 8. We can say first time happening 8 and higher. Okay. Not possible here. These are not possible. We will not count it. So it is not appearing in first 7 attempts. Make sure. But how to count this one? Can I call these values more than 7? Yes, I can call as a more than 7. These values are till infinity because there's endless till infinity. Okay. So how to solve it? Basically, the sum of the all values is 1. I need this one. So how to write it? So for the first time before, sorry to say, he said before, not the before. So before 8 spin, before 8 spin, he talk about. Sorry, 1 minute, students. Yeah. Sorry to say, there's a wrong planning. I have to read again. He's saying first time before 8 spin. So before 8 spin means 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's saying before 8 spin. So how we can find the students? Basically, these values I don't want. These values I don't want. And how to read this one? I can say this our x value is more than 7. So I'm looking for these values. But how to apply this formula 7 times? Very complicated. Then I will use a lower formula. And I will do like this. 1 minus probability x is more than 7. So more than 7 means this answer is all, and subtract from 1. I will get these answers. These are a short way we have. And you know, I talk about more than R. We have a formula Q to power 7. So I'm writing now 1 minus Q is 304 to power 7. So I think idea is very clear, students, and answer of this, if you check it in calculator, so 0.847. So I think idea is very clear. So please read carefully. First time before 8 spin. So it means before 8 spin. So I think the point is very clear, and the question is completely clear. Yes, students, this is correction, and the answer, this is not 4.867, sorry, 0.867. Let me check again. 8.867, correct, okay. Question number 5, what a question we have. Chen has a 3 boxes, box A and, okay, 5 counters, 3 white and 2 yellow. Okay, let me put a box here so I can check easily. Box A has this many counters. Okay, box W contains 4 red and 3 blue. Okay. And then he said box Y contain 5 red and 3 blue. All right. So he's saying further that Chen chooses one counter from box A. So basically we have 3 boxes, A box, then we have a W box, and we have a Y box. What story we have? If the counter is white, he chooses from 2 marbles from W. Okay. Like first of all, check it from box A. If it is a white, then he will go from W. If it's yellow, then he will go from Y. And both are without replacement. So I think we can start now. All get ready and make sure don't make small branches like this. Always first branch is always expanded. So here I talk about from A box, this is A box. So either we have a white and yellow. And white chances what, students? So white are 3 out of 5. So I'm writing here 3 out of 5. And yellow is 2 out of 5. Done. Now I'm concentrating on, because he said the W count box, okay. So I will make it this kind of diagram. Okay. So, because he said that choose 2 marbles. So from W, we have a red and blue, red and blue, red and blue. I think this, okay, the other, so I think best idea, I'm going to copy it and to save my time, and I'm going to make it here. All right. Okay. And what story now further we have? We can focus now easily. So what is chances of from W? W chances of red. So total 7. So 4 out of 7. And blue 3 out of 7. And here 3 out of 6. Here 3 out of 6. Here 2 out of 6. And here 4 out of 6. So this branches, I think this part is nothing hard to understand. Okay, now we can go for the lower branch, but first of all, we must need 5 red and 3 blue. 5 red, 5 red, and 3 blue. So I think now we can do it easily. And here 4 by 7, here 3 by 7, here 2 by 7, and here 5 by 7. So diagram is very easy, nothing hard, students. Okay, let me erase this. Okay. And because diagram is here available, we have to work totally here anyway. I'm just bringing up slightly. Okay. This part is done. So let's go for second part. Find the probability that 1 red marble and 1 blue marble obtained. So 1 red and 1 blue. 1 red and 1 blue. So which branches? 1 red and 1 blue. So when you talk about this one, 2 reds, no, 1 red, 1 blue. So I put tick mark, one red and one blue, one red and one blue. I think point is very clear. So we have 4 branches. So we have 4 branches, which I'm going to write now to save the time. So branch number 1 is this. So I'm starting 3 out of 5 into 4 out of 7 into 3 out of 6 plus branch number 2, 3 out of 5 into 3 out of 7 into 4 out of 6 plus 2 out of 5 into 5 out of 8 into 3 out of 7 plus. So I think students are understanding. The last branch, I'm writing now 2 out of 5 into 3 out of 8 into 5 out of 7. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I think this part is very clear. And if you check it in calculator, so answers turn to be 39 over 70 in fraction form and decimal 0.557. So this part is done, and let's go for next part. He's saying that find the probability white counter is chosen at okay with A, and given that, whenever given that comes, it's called conditional probability. And what to write? One red marble and one blue is obtained. So this we done this after given that, whatever statement after given that after. So we always write in denominator, students. Okay, and this answer we have already in the previous page. We just got it now, and that is probability of one red and one blue. We need it. We just got it from previous page, and which I'm writing now 39 over 70. But part important here, how to combine. Remove the word given that, students. Remove the word given that and write the word a and the and. Don't read. Okay, now read all together. The white counter from A box, repeat my words. So find the probability white counter from A box and red and blue will come from the other one. So I'm writing here. So white from A, and I'm writing the and word, and red and blue will obtain as well. Okay, so now we have to go back and diagram and check it. We talk about white from A. So go back and see why. Let me check again. White from A. Okay, so it means we are concerned because white from A. So we have to take these 2 branches only because red and blue is also there, but we must take not from the lower one. Wrong. We must take the condition white. So these 2 branches I'm writing in the numerator. Basically, these 2 branches. So I'm going to copy these 2 values from here to save my time. Copy and pasting here, and I'm going to finalize it. Here and paste. So this answer I'm getting from there, and hold on. This is a total probability. And now if I check it in calculator, so 3 by 5, 4 by 7, 3 by 6 plus, 3 by 7 into 3, okay, 4 by, okay. And answer is turned to be 8 by 13. 8 by 13. In fraction form, in decimal form is 0.615. So I hope so the concept of the question is completely clear. This is a correction, student, not 8 by 15. I've seen not properly. Okay, 8 by 13. I hope so the point is clear. Question number 6, students, we have, okay, last Saturday cycling competition, 11 cyclists took place. For each cyclist, time taken for complete course are recorded for the nearest minute. Okay, clear. And time taken for cyclists for 2 teams, L and P, 2 teams. Okay. So back to back West assembly, we have to make sure L on the left hand side. Okay, so left hand side. So all right. So what is the best way to do this kind of question? So we need a smallest and largest value. So first of all, I have to record smallest value, or even largest, no problem, smallest value. For the whole group pack, basically, I'm looking for smallest and largest. Smallest value, I think upper values are in order. Let me check. Yeah, order. And lower values also in order. Okay. Then smallest value is 45. And highest value is 74. Leave one digit from right side always, starting from 4 till 7. So we have to make 4, 5, 6, and 7. Done. And now I'm going to finalize it. So, um, so first 48. I cut it, I'm writing 8 here. Then 51. 51, 54, 59. Those four values are 50s. So 1 here, 4 here, 5, and 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, 7, and 9. 1, 4, 5 is not there, sorry. 1, 4, 7, 9. Then 60, 64, 64, 2 times 68. Okay, 0, 4, 2 times, then 5, and then 8. And 70, so 0 comes. So upper part done. Lower part, 45, then 49, 51, 55, 5, 8, 9, 62, 64, 64, 74. I think it's clear. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Key is compulsory. You have to write. So let's say I have taken here this number. So 0/6/2 means. Okay, what I can say, this is a basically we have a, let me check what is given on the top. I think, yeah, in minutes. Okay, time to complete minute. Okay, in minutes. So I can write it now. So 60 is for 60 minutes. Okay. And 62 for P. Puffins or P. Okay. So this key is compulsory, students. You are bound to write key. Interquartile range for the limits. Okay, we have to get it. So let's see how we can find. Interquartile. So what is the formula? Upper quartile formula is 3/4 of n plus 1. And n is what, students? You know it very well. N is 11. 12, so 4, 3, and ninth place. So ninth place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 65. So 65 upper quartile. 65 minutes. Minutes. Okay. We have done upper quartile. Let's talk about lower quartile. 1/4 of n plus 11 plus 1. We got a third term. And third term is 1, 2, 3. So 54 minutes. And we are looking for interquartile. So IQ is very simple. Upper quartile minus lower quartile. Subtract them, 65 minus 54. And answer is turned to be 11. This is done. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Clear. Okay. Now next page, we have to draw on grid below, draw a box whisker plot to represent the both. Okay, we have to make a both. 3 marks for this. But you know, student, when we draw plot this kind of thing, okay, we have to box whisker, sorry, a box whisker. So we need 5 things. What 5 things? Let me decide for you. For example, smallest number. So let's make it here, L. 1 minute. L and P. Smallest value for L is 48. Smallest value, this is S for smallest. Smallest value for P is 54. You can see students from here. 48 and 45. Sorry, it's 45, not 54. 45. Now I'm going for the largest value. So just a minute. The smallest value, now largest value. Largest value is from here 74. Sorry, 70. And for puffins, 74. Now I'm going for the median. Okay, wait a minute. Did he? Okay. So we have to make it median also. Median. Okay, median is not given, but we can find median now. Quick time. What is the median for the both is a 1/2 into 11 plus 1. So we got a sixth place for both. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So median for this is 60 median. And for the sixth place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 58 median for the other. Okay. This is done, students. Now upper quartile and lower quartile. So upper quartile and lower quartile. Upper quartile for wait a minute. Yeah. Upper quartile, we have 65, lower quartile 54. You can see I have taken from here. And last number is lower quartile. And lower quartile for the this one is what we have same number, so positions are same. So ninth position and third position. So third position is 1, 2, 3, 51. So this lower quartile 51. Wait a minute. I think it's mistake here. Hold on. What mistake? Upper quartile and lower quartile. So lower quartile is 54. Yeah. This is the upper quartile and this lower quartile. Done. Now, what I've said before, I'm looking for a third position. So it's 51. Lower quartile 51. Upper quartile is a ninth position. Ninth position means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 64. So I have my all data now. I am going to cut from here and paste on another page. So, all right. So data is available with us. Okay. All right. Now, students, what to do? You can see the highest and lowest. This is the most important part is highest and lowest point. So 75 from here and 45 from here. If I start from 40, I think best idea, we can start from 40 even. Okay. So 40, okay, let me take a scale and make a line here. Okay. So student, this is a 40 and I think so 50, 60, 70, 80, enough. And to cover up the whole thing. So let's start first of all, just a minute, students. Okay. So first of all, students, I'm going to make a, all right, L first of all. Let's we have 48 smallest value. So 48 is where? Do you know it's 2 box back from 5? So I'm going to make it 2 box back. Here. 48. And what is the largest value? 70. Where is 70? Here. And median is where? 60. 60. Here. And what is upper quartile? 65. Here. Low quartile 54, 54, 54. This. So box here and whisker here. So I believe this part is very clear. Now let's talk about the other one, 45. 45 is lower number. 45. So I'm going to make here. Okay, then I'm going to make it largest number 74. 74, 74, 74. Here. And afterwards, median, say 58, 58, 58. Okay. Then lower quartile 51, 51. Upper quartile is a 64. Okay, this is done. And okay, so this diagram is done. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And what is asking further? Make one comparison between times of the linnets and the time for the puffins. So let's decide. So students, you can say this is a time taken for the puffin is more because the highest and lowest value means bore. So I can say that because yeah, we can take time for the puffins is more. So time for puffins is more than linnets. Okay. And one extra part, you can see the range, that this is an interquartile range is smaller and here bigger. Do you know, students, if time is an interquartile smaller, more consistent, and this is less consistent, I can say time-wise, uh, due to small interquartile foliates, they are more consistent. They are more consistent as compared to puffins. Because students, make sure I have written 2 points, but just sake of understanding. Okay, I hope so. The concept of the question is completely clear. Question number 7, students, we have time taken by Obai to walk to work each morning, normal distributed with a mean given. So mean is given 14.8 and deviation is given 1.5 minute. Okay, so find the probability that random chosen day Obai takes more than 15 point this minute to walk to work. So time is more than 15.6. So this he's asking about to get the answer. So let's try to do it. Not hard, inshallah, easy. And we have a formula, x minus mean by deviation will give us z. And z is called normally distributed values. So I'm writing as I will use this formula, I will convert this t into z format. So 15.6 will go in the place of x minus 14.8 by 1.5. Okay. So when I type this in calculator, I'm getting what, students? So let me check 1 minute. 15.6. Okay, this is a coming with me 0.533. 3 dp always we have to go for it. And students, this as a positive value. We have a positive value is coming here. 0.533. But he said more means right portion. So this is reddish area I'm looking for. But for your knowledge information, when I say 0.5, this one is always give me from left side, always from left side. So but I need this right side. So 1, because some of the full area under the bell shape is 1. So 1 minus 5, 0.533. Okay, students, so now I can go for the table and 1 minute. Table we have here available. Okay, students, 1 minute, please. Okay, and what the number I'm looking for is 0.533, 0.533. This line, and 3 is this, and 3 is this. So if I add 7 this 19 plus 10, 0.7029. Let me check again. Yeah, 0.7029. Okay. So I'm getting here 0.7029. So 0.29 97971. But we have write 3SF, so this is our final answer. So correct. So let's talk about the next part. 90% of days obey walk more than t minutes. So more than t. So time is more than t is equal to 90%. So we need to find t. So again, write z here. You know the formula t minus mean, which is what? 14.8, and deviation what? 1.5 equal to 0.9. Okay, student, and I label this as a A. So t minus 14.8 over 1.5 is equals to A. So I can convert to make it easy, though it's not a compulsory, students, but I make it easy for me. So now, interesting part going to come here. If I take a positive value here, so this is a positive value. So if I write it, this one, 1 minus phi of A is equal to 0.9. It goes there, it come back. So phi of A is giving us 0.1, and this value less than 0.5 is not acceptable. You may ask what the reason behind, check it on the table. Lowest value in the table is 0.5. So so I will write here not possible. I will write here not possible. I will take let A is negative because it's not positive possibility. Then I will go for negative portion. If I take a negative portion here, students, so I will write start from again from here. Z is more than negative A is equals to 0.9. So this is more than that. If I convert into positive section, this is called same. Both areas are same. Okay, and what is this, students? So phi of A is equal to 0.9. And if I go on table once again, and where 0.9, we have a special values available below the table. 0.9 is 1.282. 1.282. So I'm writing, students, here phi of A is equals to phi of 1.282. This cancel out. But I must say, because A is negative, so negative 1.282, because I assume that this is a negative. And this value, I'm going to plug in it there. And I hope so clear. So T minus 14.8. Some student, as a teacher, I have observed, they do one mistake. They forget to put minus sign here. And now 1.5 multiply and 114.8 will add. Let me check in calculator. If I multiply with 1.5 and add, so time turns to be 12.9 is our minutes, I think so, minutes. So I hope so this part is very clear, and let's go for next part. Next part is here. He works for 5 days. He walks to the work 5 days a week for 45 weeks, in a year. Sorry, sorry. So how many days in expected? Okay, whenever expected comes, so formula is expected value we need to find is called NP. Basically, mu is equal to NP, and that is why. So we can say here, and what is take within 1 minute of the mean time to walk. One. So 1 minute with within 1 minute of the mean. And what is how to express it in the bell shape? This is a mean middle line. Within means mean plus 1 and mean minus 1. So middle area. So I think the point is very clear, and how to write it. So how to write it? Mu plus 1 and mu minus 1. Okay, now let's see how we can deal from here. And mean is, well, let me check what is the mean. I forgot number. 14.8 and 1.5. 14.8. 14.8. Okay, if I plug in these values, students, what happens? So first of all, mean, this value, what is the formula? We have x minus mean by deviation will give you z. So this full is called basically x value. So minus mean by deviation. So this is not x, z. So the first t, and then convert into this. So mu plus 1 minus mean by deviation. So this cancel. I get negative 1 over sigma. Okay, and 1 over sigma positive. So this is clear. And if very well, students, whenever one value is positive and one value is negative, it's positive and negative. How to find this one? So phi of B plus phi of A and minus 1. This negative will convert to positive. So apply here. So what I can say, phi of this value, so 1 over sigma plus phi of this value without sign and minus 1. So 2 phi of 1 by sigma minus 1. Okay, I think clear idea. And 2 of what is a 1 over sigma? Let me check in calculator. So basically 1 over 1.5. It's turned to be 0.5 of 0.007. I think point is very clear. And now if I check in calculator, 0.667. So 0.667. So we have students. So 1 minute, please. Let me check once again. 0.667. So 0.667, this line. Okay. 6 from here and 7 from here. So 0.7454 and 23. If I add 7, so this is 7477. 7477. Okay. So yes, exactly. Okay, when we type in calculator, and let me check once again, 2 times 2.7477 and minus 1. So I get here, students, so probability is 0.4954. Okay, but he said no. So we need to find expected value. And n is 45 weeks. Okay, so expected value. NP. So n is 40. We have a how many? 45. So 45. So 1 minute, please. Expected. Okay, we got one thing here before I start, because 5 days for 45. So I think idea is very clear. So not only this one. So 45 into 5. 45 times to 5. And probability 0.4954. And answers turned 111.465. What I need, 3SF I need, I don't want, so 111 days. So I think point is very clear, and we have done it, the complete question. I hope so. The concept is very clear. And exam is completely over, and best of luck for the coming exam. May Allah help you and pray for me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.